There was a good chunk of my life where I could not identify the character defect of victimhood, of playing the victim. When I started to learn about this and spot it, I noticed that it was almost a mindset or a worldview that I was viewing all circumstances as if I'm the innocent bystander to this lousy situation. That there's nothing I could do to change it or to influence it or even to step out of the way of this negative event. And therefore, I'm a victim to the circumstance. Now, full stop, big major pause. There are situations in life that are terrible and tragic where someone is truly a victim and there is a perpetrator, a victim. This can occur. And that is not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about the character defect of victimhood, where I perceive bad traffic and lineups and unfinished tasks and all of these situations in life as almost an affront on me, as if they have done me wrong somehow. And when I'm viewing life in this way, I think it's the character defect of victimhood. What I came to notice in time was I was much less a victim in those situations. And in fact, I was a volunteer. I was a volunteer for these things I thought I had to do. All of these things that were difficult and woe me, woe the circumstance, and look at how hard done by I am in this situation, that I was volunteering, largely. Now, there's colleagues who didn't finish their job, and now I have to stay late. In fact, that word is a word that helps me notice when I might be using this character defect. I have to, or had to. I had to stay late. I had to pick up the slack. I had to do the dishes because someone else didn't. I had to pay for this again, buy a replacement. Whatever it is, I have to. And that shows me that I have lost the reality that I have choice. I can choose that the work doesn't get done, or there is no replacement, or the dishes don't get cleaned, or whatever it is. That is a choice. That's a choice. But victimhood almost enjoys these difficulties as a way of feeding itself, feeding the victimhood, and creating a scenario where I'm hard done by. Maybe it'll elicit a little bit of sympathy or pity, and it'll be an excuse or a demonstration that the world is kind of out to get me. See, again, now there was a train on my way home and now I'm late and woe me. It didn't really matter what the situation, but I was volunteering to be the one who was hard done by. A word that has helped me move out of victimhood is choose. I can choose to stay late. I can choose to pick up the slack and do the dishes when they're not done. I can choose these things, but I don't have to. And victimhood would like me to be forced into this hardship. And again, most of my life that wasn't true. And yet I found myself in situations that I didn't like. And I had kind of abdicated all responsibility and waved my hands as if, oh, I guess it's just going to suck. I guess I have to. I guess I'm stuck here. I guess my marriage is going to be lousy, or this work is going to be toxic. I guess I have to. That's playing the victim. I have choice. That's freedom. if that's the opposite of victimhood, maybe it is. But I have choice. And again, what helps me recognize victimhood is when I feel like I have to, and I feel like the world's out to get me. That's victimhood. And realizing I have choice. And sometimes it has nothing to do with me, and life just has some ups and downs, and I don't have to take it personally, and I don't have to make it about me and how the world is doing wrong against me. Victimhood keeps me in the illusion that I'm stuck. And yet, so often, I was simply volunteering. That's it for today's episode. If this resonates with you, please subscribe, share, or leave a review. It helps more people find this work. And remember, I'm not a therapist. I'm just someone who once thought dysfunction was pretty normal. I wanted better and learned new tools. And so can you.